Jai Shri Mataji. A seminar is an opportunity for us to go deeper within. And for that, one, of course, is enjoying the vibrations and allowing Shri Param Chaitanya to fill our being so that we transform. So just taking the cue from what Shrimaji counseled us today morning. One, to genuinely, sincerely, from the heart, establish this humility within us, this innate respect for everyone without exception. Respect for elders, love for the younger ones. And also to develop that capacity to appreciate everything. Like for Lord Shiva, as Shivadi explained, he's absolutely unconditioned. He enjoys everything. Whatever is presented to him, he enjoys it. So it's developing that Sri Ganesh Tattva of humility, innocence, chastity, and the Shiv Tattva of appreciating everything. And as we worship her and we work to strengthen our connection with her, to become one with her, then we have to imbibe these qualities and make them part of her being. So if we have any ego, arrogance, anything which distances us from God, we have to discard it. So as we start this meditation session, first and foremost, within ourselves, make a promise to ourselves, to Shimaji, that we will establish this humility in the heart. We will be respectful to everyone. We will be kind and compassionate and loving to everyone. And we will not do anything which is displeasing to her. We will obey her and we will please her. Now just put your attention on her and try to invite her into the heart with this promise that Shimaji, we will be that. We will be those bright lights, which is your reflection, so that people know the greatness of Saj Yoga, of your advent, and what you have done for mankind. Jai Shimaji.
Let us slowly raise our Kundalini, put ourselves in Bandhan, and do pranam to Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। श्री गणेश मंत्र। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let us all stand up to welcome Shri Mataji, and we'll offer Shri Guru Ashtakam.
शरीरं स्वरूपं सदा रोगमुक्तं यशाचारुचित्रं धनं मेरुतुल्यम् मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपात्के ततत्किं 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 ततत्किं। जय माताजी जय माताजी जय माताजी। कलत्रं धमं पुत्रपौत्रादि सर्वं कलत्रं धमं पुत्रपौत्रादि सर्वं गृहं बन्धवा सर्वमत्ताधिजातं मनश्चेलकं गुरुरोरं कृपात्ये ततत्किं 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 ततत्किं। जय माताजी माताजी जय माताजी। षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद्या कवित्वादिगाढ्यं सुपद्यं करोति मनश्चेलकं गुरुरोरं कृपात्के ततत्किं 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 ततत्किं। जय माताजी श्री माताजी जय माताजी। विदेशेषु मान्या स्वदेशेषु धान्या सदाचारवृत्तेषु मातो न चान्या मनश्चलकं गुरुरोरं कृपात्के ततत्किं 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 ततत्किं। जय माताजी श्री माताजी जय माताजी। क्षमामण्डले भूप भूपालवृन्दे क्षमे मण्डले भूप भूपालवृन्दे सदा सेवितं व्यासपादारविन्दे मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपाके ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं जय माताजी श्री माताजी जय माताजी शशिकतं भिक्षुदान प्रताप जगत्तु सर्वं करेयात् प्रसादा मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपाके ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं श्री माताजी जय माताजी न भोगे न योगे ववाजे मेधे न भोगे न योगे ववाजी मेधे न कान्ता सुखेनैव वित्तेषु चित्तम् मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपाके ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं जय माताजी श्री माताजी जय माताजी अरण्ये नवासस्य गेहे न कर्ये न देहे मनोवर्तते मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपाके ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं जय माताजी जय माताजी जय माताजी गुरुरोष्टकं ये पठेत् पुण्यदेहि गुरुरोष्टकं ये पठेत् पुण्यदेहि यदि भून्पति ब्रह्मचारी च गेहि लभेद्वाचितार्थ पदं ब्रह्म संज्ञम् गुरुरुक्तवाक्ये मनुयस्य लग्नम् मनश्चेलगं गुरुरोरं कृपाके ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं जय माताजी जय माताजी जय माताजी जय माताजी जय माताजी
Jai Shri Mataji. We will now listen to Shri Mataji's talk from Shri Ganesh Puja 1985.
Sri Ganesha is the first deity that was created so that the whole universe is filled with auspiciousness, with peace, bliss, and spirituality. He is the source. He is the source of spirituality. As a result of that, all other things follow. Like when it rains and is windy, you feel the coolness in the atmosphere. In the same way, when Sri Ganesha emits his power, we feel all these three things, within and without. But it has been so unfortunate, especially in the West, that the most important, fundamental deity has been completely not only neglected, but insulted and crucified. So today, though I did not want to say anything to upset you people, but I must tell you that worshipping Sri Ganesha means there has to be a thorough cleansing within you. When you worship Sri Ganesha, keep your mind clean, keep your heart clean, keep your being clean. No thoughts of lust and greed should come up. Actually, when the Kundalini rises, Ganesha had to be awakened within us. The innocence has to come up, which obliterates all such degrading ideas within us. If ascent has to be achieved, we have to understand that we have to mature. So, the priorities have to change if Sri Ganesha is to be worshipped. What are we worshipping today is the innocence within us. We are worshipping that is auspicious, which is innocent. Innocence which is deep down within us, that's our character, that's our nature, that's what we are born with, is the basic of this whole creation, is the essence of this creation. What is our substance within ourselves? This is what Christ preached. Morality point. So important for him it was, because after dharma, which was a balance, where of course morality is very important, but it was necessary for Christ to talk of the innate, deeper morality, which is a part and parcel of our being. It is not just taught or told or frightened because there's a fear of God and wrath of God. But it should be your own innate light. That's why Christ talked about it. And the same Christ was used to demolish innocence. The magnet within you is Shri Ganesh. Many people know that I have a great sense of direction. That comes through this magnet, which is perfect. This magnet is the one which keeps you sticking or adjusted or all the time pointed towards spirit. If you don't have the sense of chastity, you will dangle this way, that way. Suddenly you become a very good Sahajogi, tomorrow you become a devil. Because there's nothing that keeps you binding to the great idea of the Spirit. Let us face it up. Now the time has come for all of us, all the Sahajogis. So the priorities are changed because where is your attention? You have everything within you. You are the storehouse of chastity, which is your power. Everything within you. Nothing has gone out. It's all there. All that fragrance is within you. It's all preserved. Don't condemn yourself. And you are so fortunate, I am here to tell you all about it. You are so fortunate, I am with you. Do you understand that point? You don't have to go to Himalayas. You don't have to stand on your heads. Now that's not necessary. It's all made very easy. But change your priorities now. The whole attention once goes to your own spirit. You'll be surprised. The whole chart will change. What's the most important thing? To meditate every day. I have seen people who want to do some course. Say, for example, I told that you better do some course. Every day they will go for that course and join that class and they will work it out and they'll pass that course and do it up and finish it. But meditation, they cannot do regularly. But now there's a little gap we should understand. That once we get the inkling of that joy, which is eternal, we start moving towards that more and more, and establishing ourselves in the ocean of that joy. A little. You see, when somebody wants you to swim, you are frightened. You don't want to do it. You are very happy on the gross shore. You don't want to swim. Somebody pushes you, again you are back. No, Baba, I cannot do it. But once you learn to swim, you enjoy that swimming. And then you like it and you want to do it every day, regularly, religiously. So there's a little gap which has to be achieved. Most of the things that we have are from the Mother Earth. So this time you must see the Mother Earth, the Kundalini and Shri Ganesh. Today, the Mother Earth has created Shri Ganesha. Because the Mother Earth, in her love and compassion, has done so much for us. Your Kundalini has done so much for us. And her son, who is the innocence within us, is to be worshipped today because he has done the maximum. despite all the insults we have put on him, all the ridicule, all the filth, all kinds of nonsense, still he stands up like a little child to amuse us. If Sri Ganesha is within you, become like a child. But you become like a child who is very sweet. He always tries to amuse you, always tries to say nice things, always tries to make you feel happy. A source of such joy. And that's how you become a source of joy, source of happiness, source of fulfillment. All the time bubbling with laughter and happiness, bubbling with beautiful things. How the children amuse you, just see and watch. How they come round with little hands, how they work it out. How they know what is the right thing. A child who is a realized soul is much more sensible than a grown-up person. I've seen that. So today you have come to worship Sri Ganesha. Within yourself. What is me to worship as Ganesha? I don't understand. Because I'm that. When you are worshipping me, you want to have that Sri Ganesh within you awake. Let that be awakened within you. Let what I say becomes the mantra to awaken that within. So that as my children you enjoy the bliss of chastity as I have enjoyed all my human life and all my divine lives. You enjoy the same quantity, that's what I want. At least you should have the taste of it. So, respecting your chastity is real respecting me, because I reside within you as chastity. If Sri Ganesha is the auspiciousness, I reside within you as chastity. Chastity is never aggressive, is never harsh, because there's no need, No need. You are so powerful. You are so powerful that there's no need to aggress anyone. Why should you aggress? You are not frightened of anyone. It's so generous. It's so kind. It's so beautiful. Always fresh and young, yet so sublime and so dignified. Have faith in yourself. Not mental faith, but actual chastity is faith. Chastity is the consolidation of your faith. When you have faith in God, you are chaste. When you have faith in yourself, you are chaste. You have faith in your wife, you are chaste. Why should you have faith in your wife? Because you are a chaste person. How can she be unchaste? Your faith in your child is chastity. Because you are chaste, how can your child be anything else? Crystalline form of faith is chastity. And that you can have even before realization. Many have. Actually, like the camphor, which you see is volatile and evaporates into the fragrance, in the same way, we can say chastity acts into faith. If you don't have chastity, you cannot have faith in anything. Because either you are dealing with your emotions, that you are emotionally attached to me, or maybe you are mentally attached to me. But if you have sense of chastity, a faith will be apparent within yourself. You don't have to have faith. Now, Mother, I will have faith within myself. You cannot. Faith is something which is volatile. And the volatile fragrance comes from chastity. So, from today, we are not going to look at the stars or the moon, but going to look at the Mother Earth. In the universe, she represents. The Kundalini is nothing but chastity. She is just chastity. Can you believe it? What a power. Motherhood. Everything is chastity. Fatherhood. Any relationship is chastity. Purity is again the fragrance of chastity. Goodness, compassion, everything comes from chastity, a sense of chastity, which is not mental. If you are mentally chaste, you can be horrid, like some of the nuns are, or some of those people who are austere. Not that. Chastity is an innate, built-in Kundalini within you, which acts because it understands me. She understands me. She knows me. She's part and parcel of me. It's my reflection. So make your Kundalini strong by being chaste. People try to do things to look very attractive and this and that. Don't waste your energy like this. You are saints. Live like saints. Traditionally, as we live, we have to live that way. And evolve out of the tradition. Don't do something new, something absurd, nonsensical. You don't have to attract anyone. Chastity is the fragrance in the flower, which attracts the bees, is the honey of the flower, is the essence of our existence. Attention, achievements are to be seen from the seat of your chastity. We can't leave our seats. This is our seat. In the lotus. We can't leave the lotus. We are sitting in the lotus. That's our seat. Then all these nonsensical things that you have acquired will drop out. You'll see you'll become beautiful people. All bhoots will run away. All catches will run away. It is respect of your being. As you respect me outside, you respect me within. As simple as that. Today it's a great day for us to be worshipping Shri Ganesh. He is the first and the foremost to be worshipped. And when you worship him, You must realize that you are worshipping His manifestation as well, that is of Christ. Anybody who talks cheaply about Christ, you should abhor such a person. You cannot intellectualize Christ. Anybody who does it just have nothing to do with that person. Christ is innocence. If you don't have the depth of your chastity, you can't understand. You cannot worship Him. That's the best they could do, is to finish your chastity so that you never recognize Him. All that comes to you through your meditative efforts. Now the effort is to be just that you have to be meditative. That's all. Keep your meditation on. Try to be meditative. See things. What is witness state is nothing but that you are meditative. I really work very hard. You have no idea how much I work hard. But this is also, they said that, is an idea that people think that others should do all their work. Let mother do all the job for them. Mother is looking after us. She should get up in the morning. She should do meditation. There is no saving. You can save everything else if you just know how to save your spirit. Only your ascent is important. Once you ascend, everything is saved. First, save yourself. For that, you have to put in effort. You have to work hard. You have to go deep into you, evolve yourself. You are quite capable of it. Do not blame anyone. Do not blame your wife, mother, father, country, anything. Everyone can work it out. Don't see other people. See yourself, how far I have gone. What have I contributed? Let me go ahead with it. Every one of you. So may God bless you.
Let us continue our meditation to establish the nirvichana state.
Now first, before meditate, in your heart, or you should see in your heart, and there try to put your Guru in the core of it. After establishing in the heart, you must bow to that. With full devotion and dedication. Now whatever you do with your mind after realization is not imagination, because now your mind, your imagination is itself enlightened. So project yourself in such a way that you humble down at the feet of your Guru, and now ask for the necessary temperament needed for meditation, or atmosphere needed for meditation. Meditation is when you are one with the divine. Now if there are thoughts coming in, first you have to say the first mantra, of course, and then watch inside.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी
Also, you must say mantra of Ganesha will help some people.
तमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः.
And then you should watch inside. And see for yourself which is the biggest hurdle. First, the thought. Now, for the thought, you have to say the mantra of Nirvichara. That Tvameva Sakshat, Nirvichar, Sakshat, Shri Mataji, Nirmala Devi, Namo Namah. Should say it thrice.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्विचार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवाय नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्विचार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवाय नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्विचार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवाय नमो नमः.
Now we come to the hurdle of your ego, because see, the thought has stopped now, no doubt, but there is still a pressure on the head. So if it is ego, you have to say Tvameva Sakshat Mahat Ahankara. Mahat means the great, Ahankara means the ego. Sakshat Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Say it thrice.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महत अहंकार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महत अहंकार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महत अहंकार साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति श्री माताजी श्री निर्मला देवै नमो नमः.
Now, even now, if you find that ego is still there, then you have to raise your left side to push it back to the right hand side with your hand, one hand towards the photograph. Push the left side higher and right side lower, so the ego and superego get the balance. Do it 7 times. Try to feel how you are feeling inside, you see.
Let us move our left to the right. 1. Nicely. Understanding what you are. What are your auras? Now again. Second one. Now the third one. Now the fourth one. Now the fifth. Now the sixth one. And now the seventh. Now see your vibrations. See your vibrations. Like this. All the children, see your vibrations like this. Put your hands. They have done it. Alright?
Now you raise your Kundalini up on the head and tighten. Again raise your Kundalini up on the head and tighten. Again raise your Kundalini and tighten. Now at the Sahasrara, you should say the mantra of Sahasrara.
ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्रीसहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः.
Now it's opened up. You see. Now you can open again your Sahasrara like this. Just take it down again and see that you are stationed there. Once this has been done, then you go into meditation. This is like cleansing. This is called as nyasa. Now if you find any other obstruction, you can also say, like if you have got, say, Mahakali's problem, you can say that mantra, clear it, and then you sit down for meditation. Any individual thing, you can take it up. Like if you have the ego problem, if you think, then you should start with Mahatahankara. This is what you have to find out. What is your problem? Where is the Kundalini stopping? You can feel it within yourself. Some of you may not feel. If you do not feel it on your fingers. If you are not feeling within yourself, then feel it on your fingers. You can feel it.
Beautiful. I am getting vibrations from you. May God bless.
Jai Shri Mataji. This poem is titled Mother's Love. Oh, my beloved mother, when I go out for work, I get heat of the world. When I come back home, your love cools me down. Your love dissolves all that I gather. Your love refreshes me. When I get injury outside, when I come to you, I get healing touch of your love. The world, though full of miseries, your love makes it peaceful. There is no place in the world to hide when I come to you. You conceal me in your depth. You make me forget all the pangs and sufferings. There is no better place than your lotus feet where I find my sole refuge. I pray not only for me, but for the whole world, to extend your soothing love to all, to fill the whole universe with your infinite joy, that you are, that who is infinite joy, love, peace, and beauty, is going to make the whole creation manifested with his real nature, the eternal happiness. Om, Amen. Jai Shri Mataji.
Now, when you do these pujas and all those things, you please those deities, make them happy, because they have done so much work. Is your gratitude for them that they have worked so hard with such diligence, with such precision, that today we have been able to achieve this great drama of Sahaja. Those who are Sahajogis perhaps do not realize what is the great work done in the background and how much time it took to build up the whole thing, to bring it to this level of perfection. So the primordial Kundalini, which is reflected in you as your Kundalini, also is of the same nature. And it works in the same way. It rises, gives you self-realization, gives you the powers. But after all, one has to know it is a reflection. And the reflection, to make it truthful, real, you have to look at the reality first. How the real one, the real Kundalini, the real primordial one, how it acts, how it works. If you start thinking about my Kundalini only, immediately you'll become silent, no question. You cannot think, just you'll become silent. Just think of any one of my chakras, and your chakras will be all right. But you have to have that depth. You have to have that much protocol. You have to have that much right. Just it will act. Don't have to do anything. Just you have to think of my chakras. Just think about my Kundalini. That's sufficient. But you have to develop that surrendering situation. Even now there are Sahajogis who doubt. They have seen the work, they have seen everything, still they doubt. And they yield to people who are on the periphery. And there are Sahajogis who still sticking on to many things they cannot change. They haven't got yet that courage to change themselves. I don't say that you have to change anything outside. But when time comes, you might have to change also. So you should be prepared. How much we are courageous, that is to be weighed and to be found out. Unless and until you have full courage, you cannot establish Sahaja Yoga in a quick way. When you are using your own Kundalini, you have to know that the Kundalini that is your own has problems. She herself has gone through various ages and stages, and she herself is sometimes very much hurt, very unhappy, and very weak, and then she cannot rise. So if you want that this Kundalini that is your own mother, has to give you all the nourishment and everything, you must learn, first of all, foremost thing, how to surrender to reality. So if you learn how to surrender to the primordial Kundalini, then your Kundalini is immediately strengthened. It's like this. Supposing you have a stone and you try to put anything on it, it won't reflect. Then you improve, it's a wood, still nothing will be reflected. Then you paint it, some reflection will come. Then you have the glass won't reflect. But if you use some mercury and make it a mirror, it will reflect. But still it may not be the perfect mirror. So this is how the kind of a reflector you are, on that depends the kind of a reflection you get and the kind of personality you develop. So there should be no aim as such, but to be dissolved into the reality should be the desire within you. Start dissolving into it. Then one does not have to talk about detachment. One does not have to talk about anything, about any virtues. They automatically come because now you have become the divine. Once you become the divine, even your Kundalini becomes absolutely, beautifully, completely reflecting the primordial one. So today I had decided to have this puja and to tell you about this primordial Kundalini, how it has been worked out, it has been built in, and it has been given so many powers. Formerly, before this kind of Sahaja Yoga, people had to cleanse their chakras, cleanse their body, cleanse their mind, do all kinds of things, tapas, and then they would think of having realization. Even Mahavira did 12 years of tapas. While in Sahaja Yoga, none of you have done any tapas, nothing. From the very first day, you have been blessed. And you have had blessings. And you have been enjoying your blessings throughout. So, that is a temptation. Remember, it's a temptation. Don't get lost with the blessings that you are having. You have to go further and further and further. So, it's not a difficult life in Sahaja Yoga at all. On the contrary, it's very much easier. But then people start using Sahaja Yoga for certain purposes, which secretly they know that they are using Sahaja Yoga for this purpose and that purpose. If you start using Sahaja Yoga for any such purpose, then again you have a fall. Then again you have to understand that this was the wrong thing, and then again you rise. So people go like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. But still, I must say, this realization that is given to you has been given without cleansing you, without telling you anything, without asking for anything, without any kind of bondage on you, bandhan on you. And you got this realization. But now, immediately after realization, you are in the bondage. of uh, your Kundalini. And you have to look after her and you have to look after yourself. Now you have to identify yourself fully with your Kundalini. And then everything works out all right. So today is the day when we have to decide that our greatest weapon as Austria is Astra, is Kundalini. And we should know how to use it, what mantras to be used, what is the problem we have, and we should not be shy of our problem. If you have a problem, we should know this is our problem, must be corrected. Also, we should know the technique fully. I find that some people know a lot of techniques and also they know how to give big speeches, but they are not good in their hearts. Their hearts are not clean. They want to use their power of speech just to show off their knowledge. Then there are some people who are such that they are good in vibrations and they want to give vibrations, but they are afraid and they don't know much about the technique. So you have to know all these three things properly if you really want to achieve full results of your ascent. And if you want to really transform the world, then you must know you have to be ideal people. You cannot be problematic people. Now see, yesterday I was surprised. How many people there were sick? How many people were suffering from this or that? While you should thank your stars that none of you have any sickness, you are perfectly all right, you don't have bad habits, you don't have anything. You have just come out of it. But to go further, you have to have full determination and understanding that this is a tremendous work and a tremendous task, and all your powers to be awakened within yourself. You have to be, first of all, fully equipped with readiness to serve the divine. Unless and until you have that readiness, that I don't want anything, I just want to serve the divine. So as you know that Kundalini, when she reaches the Agya Chakra and when she opens Agya Chakra, then you can be in thoughtless awareness. Then you don't think. Thinking just stops. You watch everything, just watch. But you do not get involved into what you are watching, but you just watch. And that watching itself gives you the growth within. Think of the tree which is, say, in a turmoil or during earthquake. It won't grow. When the earthquake stops, everything becomes quiet, everything is peaceful, then only the tree can grow. In the same way, our growth can only take place if we are peaceful within ourselves. So, for a Kundalini growing wider and wider and rising higher and higher, first thing is we must have peace within ourselves. But this peace is possible if you can make really peace with others. If you cannot make peace with others who are in Sahaja, who are in the collective, if you are in a turmoil, this Kundalini can never rise. That is why collectivity is so important. Without collectivity, your Vishuddhi cannot open. And without collectivity, you cannot have the growth of your spirituality. If the growth of the spirituality, as they say, the tree of life is upside down and the roots are in the brain. And this Kundalini has to go and water that brain as we water the roots. Then it starts flowing downward. And that's how you start expanding. When you start expanding, then you touch the depth of your divinity. And once you have touched the depth of your divinity, then you start working it out in such a manner that people will know that you are yogis, you are people of higher realm, you have something great. It is not how many times you read something, it's not how many times you talk about Sahaja, it's not even how many times you just go on reciting names, but how many times from your heart your pure desire is to ascend. If this pure desire cuts upon you, then the first thing and the last thing you will do is to meditate. You can't do without it. Even if you try, you can't do it without it. If you will sleep without meditating, you think, oh, I have not meditated. Not out of guilt, but I have missed something. I have missed something. That should happen to us. So this power of Gauri has to be respected because she is our mother. She is our individual mother. She has given us second birth. She is the one who knows all about us. She is so gentle, so kind. How she slowly rises. She doesn't give us trouble. She takes all the trouble of penetrating through these centers and she gives us this second birth. Because she understands everything. She knows everything. She organizes everything. She brings forth all the beauty that you are. Once you start developing that beauty within yourself, then you will be surprised how powerful you are. Because all these things are of the same nature. Is the truth that you discover, is the same as the beauty, is the same as the joy. You don't have to think that joy is separate, truth is different, beauty is different. Because we are not yet at that point, we just take one facet. But once we reach that point, then the whole thing seems to be one. There is no differentiation at all. It's all one. Many facets of a diamond, but it's one diamond. And that diamond is yourself, your spirit. So today is a very great day. We have to thank our mother, our Kundalini, the Gauri, for giving us realization, and to know that we have to every time awaken her, every time we have to expand her, and every time to worship her, so that we always keep our realization intact and keep our ascent intact. It is this ascent which is going to transform all the human beings. So you have to pray to her that keep us pure, make us pure. She purifies you. Her job is to purify your chakras. So please purify us, make our hearts clean, our minds clean, everything clean, and ultimately keep our connection forever and ever lasting, so that we feel this beautiful power of God's love flowing through us. For that, whatever is necessary, we will do. We'll be very much in the collective, we'll sacrifice anything, and also we'll try to be very sensible, we'll try to spread Sahaja, because when you spread Sahaja like a tree, then the depth will grow also. But it has to be done with the same beauty as the awakening of the Kundalini. She has not troubled you. She has not given any problems to you. So, from that one has to learn that we have to behave in a manner, the way Kundalini is so gentle, so sweet, so nice, so effective, and she brings our life to some meaning. She completes the meaning of our life. She completes our desires, and she takes us to a point where we start seeing the whole thing, the whole universe as one, all human beings as one. She gives us collective consciousness. All this work is done by Kundalini alone. Of course, if she does not go to any chakras and does not awaken any deity, we cannot even have the fruits of those chakras being awakened. So it is all her work, all her ascent, all her understanding and wisdom which has given us this beautiful state that we call ourselves as yogis. So I would request you all to pay attention to your Kundalini. Try to raise her all the time. See that you get your vibrations. Also see that not only that you get your vibrations all right, but also for others you have a different attitude. Do not criticize others. Do not say anything about how wrong they are, but just see how right they are and what good they are capable of. She is a virgin and still so wise. In the same way, we have to be very wise, very sensible. We cannot afford to waste our time now, because we have to save the whole world, and it is our responsibility. If we do not now work out even our own chakras, we cannot help anyone. So first of all, we must work out our own chakras, and then we can help the whole world. It's not something like a cult or an organization where you just say, I belong to this cult or this organization, so all right, I'll be saved by God. That's not promised in Sahaja. There's nothing like a ticket to heaven. It has to be worked out. You have to work it out, and work it out with full understanding as to what is this Kundalini is and how she works. May God bless you.
Keeping our attention on the Sahasrara, let's continue with offering some of Shri Mataji's 1000 names from Shri Lalita Sahasranama.
ॐ श्री निस्तुलायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री नीलचिकुरायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निरपायायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निरत्ययायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुर्लभायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुर्गमायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुर्गायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुःखहन्त्र्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुखप्रदायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुष्टदूरायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दुराचारशमन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दोषवर्जितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वज्ञायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सान्द्रकरुणायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री समानाधिकवर्जितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वशक्तिमय्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वमङ्गलायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सद्गतिप्रदायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वेश्वर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वमय्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वमन्त्रस्वरूपिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वयन्त्रात्मिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वतन्त्ररूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मनोन्मन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री माहेश्वर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महादेव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महालक्ष्म्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मृडप्रियायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महारूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महापूज्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महापातकनाशिन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महामायायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महासत्त्वायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाशक्त्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महारत्यै नमो नमः।
Incomparable goddess, black-haired, who cannot be harmed or ever transgress, hard to attain, hard to reach, you are the goddess who protects us from all evil, removing sorrows and granting happiness. Unattainable by the unrighteous, you annul wrong deeds, being free of faults. All-knowing and intensely compassionate, you have none to equal you. All power and energy are you, all auspiciousness, and our guide to the right path. Supreme ruler of everything, everything is in you, and all mantras are your forms. You are the essence of all yantras, the subject of all sacred treatises, and you uplift the mind, the great goddess, Shakti of Shri Sadashiva, the power of Shri Vishnu, the beloved of Shri Shiva. You are the mightiest form, the highest object of worship, and you destroy the greatest of sins. You are the great illusory power, as well as the highest reality. You are the supreme energy and the greatest bliss.
ॐ श्री महाभोगायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महेश्वर्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महावीर्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाबलायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाबुद्ध्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महासिद्ध्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महायोगेश्वरेश्वर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महातन्त्रायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महामन्त्रायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महायन्त्रायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महासनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महायागक्रमाराध्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाभैरवपूजितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महेश्वरमहाकल्पमहाताण्डवसाक्षिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाकामेशमहिष्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महात्रिपुरसुन्दर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराढ्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चतुष्षष्टिकलामय्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनीगणसेवितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मनुविद्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चन्द्रविद्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चन्द्रमण्डलमध्यगायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चारुरूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चारुहासायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चारुचन्द्रकलाधरायै नमो नमः।
You are the highest enjoyment, the supreme ruler of great courage and great strength, the greatest wisdom and the highest attainment, the goddess of the greatest of yogis, the most effective technique, the greatest mantra, the most powerful yantra, and the highest throne. You are the object of the highest ceremonies and are worshipped by the eternal form of Lord Shiva. You witness the mighty dance of Lord Shiva at the end of the great cycle of time. Queen of Shri Shiva, you are the great empress of the three worlds. Worshipped with the 64 offerings, you are the essence of the 64 arts, and are the Great One, served by 64 crores of yoginis. You are the lore of mantras, the knowledge of the Chandra, and reside in the orb of the moon, the Sahasrara. Of beautiful form, with a beautiful smile, you wear the moon in its beautiful crescent phase.
ॐ श्री चराचरजगन्नाथायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चक्रराजनिकेतनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पार्वत्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पद्मनयनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पद्मरागसमप्रभायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पञ्चप्रेतासनासीनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पञ्चब्रह्मस्वरूपिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चिन्मय्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमानन्दायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विज्ञानघनरूपिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ध्यानध्यातृध्येयरूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री धर्माधर्मविवर्जितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विश्वरूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जागरिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री स्वपन्त्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री तैजसात्मिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुप्तायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री प्राज्ञात्मिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री तुर्यायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वावस्थाविवर्जितायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सृष्टिकर्त्र्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ब्रह्मरूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गोप्त्र्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री गोविन्दरूपिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री संहारिण्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री रुद्ररूपायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री तिरोधानकर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ईश्वर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सदाशिवायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनुग्रहदायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पञ्चकृत्यपरायणायै नमो नमः।
Mistress of all that moves or moves not, dwelling in the king of chakras, the Sahasrara, daughter of the mountain, with eyes like lotuses, you gleam like lotus of love rubies. Seated on a throne of 5 corpses, the 5 forms of God are manifestations of you. You are consciousness and the supreme bliss, and your form is knowledge solidified. You manifest as the meditation, the meditator, and the object of meditation, and you are free of any right or wrong conduct. The universe is your form, and you are the essence of the waking state, the dreaming state, and of dreams. You are deep sleep, and the wisdom therein, and the 4th state of pure spirit. And you are beyond all the states of being. You create this universe in the form of Shri Brahma, and you protect it in the form of Shri Vishnu. You destroy this world in your form as Shri Shiva, withdrawing into yourself. Eternal Spirit, you recreate this universe, ever intent on the 5 functions of the divine.
ॐ श्री भानुमण्डलमध्यस्थायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भैरव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भगमालिन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पद्मासनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भगवत्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पद्मनाभसहोदर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री उन्मेषनिमिषोत्पन्नविपन्नभुवनावल्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सहस्रशीर्षवदनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सहस्राक्ष्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सहस्रपदे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आब्रह्मकीटजनन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वर्णाश्रमविधायिन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री निजाज्ञारूपनिगमायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुण्यापुण्यफलप्रदायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री श्रुतिसीमन्तसिन्दूरीकृतपादाब्जधूलिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सकलागमसन्दोहशुक्तिसम्पुटमौक्तिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुरुषार्थप्रदायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पूर्णायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भोगिन्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भुवनेश्वर्यै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अम्बिकायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनादिनिधनायै नमो नमः। ॐ श्री हरिब्रह्मेन्द्रसेवितायै नमो नमः।
At the center of the orb of the sun, you are the Shakti of Lord Shiva, adorned with all good qualities, seated in a lotus, endowed with the divine qualities. You are the sister of the lotus-naveled Shri Vishnu. The universe arises and disappears with the opening and closing of your eyes. You have 1,000 heads and faces, 1,000 eyes and 1,000 feet. O Mother of all, from Brahma to the smallest worm, you ordain the 4 castes and 4 stages of life. The Vedas are your commands, O giver of the fruits of auspicious or wicked acts. The dust from your feet is the bindu, adorning the forehead of the scriptures, and you are the pearl at the heart of all the sacred texts. Giving the 4 fruits of life, ever complete, you are the enjoyer of the highest bliss and the supreme ruler of the universe. O Mother, without beginning or end, you are served by Shri Vishnu, Brahma, and Indra.
Let us now meditate on these names for a few minutes, with our attention in the Sahasrara Chakra.
Our Indian style of playing, I must say. Just keep it. Really, you see, this is called as kanas. This is in between. You see how to tilt the notes. It's speciality. And ours is a melody. May God bless you. Ours is a melody. It just goes ki 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 like that. It's a melody. You see, it goes in a melodious way. It's a continuous thing. It's not like that. You see that three persons sit kya 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 kya. It doesn't move like that. It's a melody. See, this is the difference between the two. And once Ravi Shankar was to play with Yehudi Menon. Poor fellow, he was playing with him like a child, would play another, because he didn't know what to do because he's so good and so versatile. And the way he sits and everything is picked up, it's very easy to play that way. This is Indian devices. And to stand up, you see. So melody is a melody, after all. We don't believe in all that. We believe in the melody of art. That it should be continuous, flowing continuously. It's beautiful. Now,
We'll now offer a few bhajans and prayers at the feet of Shri Mataji.
All sciences come from thee, and all women in the world are parts of thee. By thee alone, O Mother, is the cosmos filled. How can we praise thee? Art thou not beyond the reach of the highest praise? Thou, O Mother, dost exist as all things. Being worshipped, thou bestowest heaven and liberation. What words, however sublime, can suffice for thy praise? O auspicious one, thou art the source of all auspicious. Thou art the accomplisher of all cherished desires. Thou art the giver of refuge. Thou possessed the eye of wisdom and beauty of form. O thou, power divine, salutations to thee. O eternal one, thou art the energy of creation, maintenance, and destruction. Thou art the abode of the threefold cosmic energy. And thou art also its manifester. O thou, power divine, salutations to thee.
माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती प्रभु माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती मला पाही प्रभु सांगे दुरात्मांतै पले दूरी मला पाही प्रभु सांगे दुरात्मांतै पले दूरी गले सामर्थ्य मोहाचे नुरे कोणी कुठे वारी प्रभु माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती मला बोधा मृतापाजी सदा देई नवी तृप्ती मला बोधा मृतापाजी सदा देई नवी तृप्ती कुठे चिंता कुठे दुखे शाने सारी लया जाती प्रभु माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती प्रभु सांगे मिले जीवा नसे कोठे तशी शांती प्रभु सांगे मिले जीवा नसे कोठे तशी शांती प्रभु माझा स्वये नीती प्रभु माझा स्वये प्रीती प्रभु माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती प्रभु माझा मला जेव्हा बसे घेऊन एकांती किती वाणू मला तेव्हा घडे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ती घडे जी हो sukha prapti घटे जी हो सुखा प्राप्ति.
आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. गुलाल उधळा उधळा सुमने जय जयकारे घुमवा भुवने. पूर्ण ब्रह्म हे आले भुवरी. पूर्ण ब्रह्म हे आले भुवरी. पूर्ण ब्रह्म हे आले भुवरी. धर्म रक्षण्यासाठी आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. फुला फुलानो सुगंध उधळा विमल जलानो सहर्ष उसळा. पदलहरीनो मंगल वार्ता. पदलहरीनो मंगल वार्ता. पदलहरीनो मंगल वार्ता. कळवा ग्रामोग्रामी आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. याच सद्गुरु त्रैलोक्याच्या उद्धारकया चराचराच्या या योग्यांच्या श्री योगेश्वरी. या योग्यांच्या श्री योगेश्वरी. या योग्यांच्या श्री योगेश्वरी. माता त्रिभुवनगामी आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. होता यांचे मंगल दर्शन आनंदाने नटेल जीवन नंदनवनिया सुरासुरांच्या. नंदनवनिया सुरासुरांच्या. नंदनवनी या सुरासुरांच्या. हसविल अंतरयामी आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. आज आमुच्या धामी आल्या माता निर्मला देवी. माता निर्मला देवी. माता निर्मला देवी. माता निर्मला देवी.
O Holy Mother,
residing everywhere. Holy is your name. Truly, you are Nirmala, and 3 words sing your fame. You are Mahashakti. You are Kalki. Yours is the last judgment. You are the creator and the preserver. To destroy the evil, you came. You are the teacher. You are the knowledge. You are the literature to understand the knowledge. You are the poetry. You are the literature. You are the speech. You are the silence. You are the sun. You are the moon. You are the star that shines in the dune. You are the living. You are the life. You are the earth that bears life. You are joy. You are happiness. And the one who prays to you receives eternal happiness. The mother of Lord Ganesha, Kartikeya, and Jesus you are. O Mother, accept us Sahajogis as your children too. O Holy Mother, residing everywhere, holy is your name. Holy is your name.
Let us all slowly raise our kundalini, put ourselves in bandhan, and do pranam to Shri Mataji. We would now like to invite all those who offered prayers and bhajans to the lotus feet of Shri Mataji to come up on camera and thank Shri Mataji.
Kabir, show your face.
Shri Mataji, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. Mother, thank you very much for using me as an instrument so that I could offer a prayer to your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, thank you very much for all the guidance, all the love, and all the blessings you're constantly showering upon us. Jai Shri Mataji.